What's good, guys? Huge shout out to Josh, one of my Patreon members, for this album request. We got Pearl Jam versus. He's the one who requested Pearl Jam 10 and Dark Matter, their most recent album, and I didn't know that Pearl Jam was like made this much of a statement on like current like political matters and like things like that. You know, I don't know. I just wasn't expecting this style of music to touch on that. But I was reading a little bit about Versus, and it looks like it tackles themes of media, police, racism, gun control, and fame. I also I kind of admire these guys because it looks like they sort of shot into stardom and like didn't. This is their second studio album, and after their first one, 10, they kind of shot into stardom and didn't really want to be known as like a huge band. I don't know. They refused to do music videos and things like that. Anyways, I'm super excited for this one, and we're gonna just jump right in. The first song is Go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna pull the lyrics up on the side. I'm really happy I have the lyrics on the side because sometimes Eddie Vedder is a little hard to understand, but this sounds really nice already, man. This is sick. This is sick. Quick note on the cover here. I guess one of the band members took this photo of some goats in Montana, and it's kind of representative of them being kind of trapped in fame suddenly, like slaves to the fame, to the stardom. And maybe like trying to break out of that in a way. Interesting. I like it. Very interesting cover. Oh, shit. So apparently they got a new drummer. And I feel like I could tell. The drumming is superb here. Not that the other drummer wasn't good. This is Dave Abruzis. I don't know how to say that. Dave, and Matt was the old drummer. Dude, that was a good song. He's already touching on, I don't know, like being in the limelight when he doesn't necessarily want to be, you know, like Eddie Vedder specifically. All right, we got Animal next. Here we go. This is sick. Sounds nice. Wow. Why would you wanna hurt me? So frightened of your I'm just getting like rebellion, dude. I'm just getting sheer rebellion against society, rebellion against the status quo, what you're supposed to be doing. I'd rather be with an animal, man. I love it. I mean, at the end of the day, humans are animals, man. We're apes. We're bipedal apes, man. Sick guitar solo. Five against one. Is that in reference to something? 5 against 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1. Seems to be rebellion, even featuring the album's original title, 5 against 1. Oh, the original title of the album was 5 against 1? Interesting. Dude, that song was sick. That might be my favorite Pearl Jam song so far that we've heard. I like that one a lot. All right, we got Daughter next. Here we go.
Alone, listless, breakfast table in an otherwise empty room. A young girl, violins.
This sounds very familiar. I feel like I've heard this before. I don't know if it's on, I don't know, maybe I've heard it on the radio or something. Sounds very familiar, this chorus. But see, this is what I'm talking about, man. The versatility of Pearl Jam. Like, we're talking about, like, they're touching on childhood abuse and, like, from the point of view of, you know, dealing with a kind of broken home, family dysfunction. I love that. I love that they, I don't know. There's not a lot of music that, like, sings about that, and it's probably more common than people might think. So it's, I just love it. I just love it.
Don't call me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. She holds the hand and holds it down. She will rise
Damn. Dude, that's such a powerful verse right there. She holds the hand that holds her down. So, like, her father, one of her parents are abusing her probably. But she will rise above. Oh, man.
call me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fair to me. The picture kept will me. Don't call
Sorry, I just muted it for a second. Sorry, guys.
me daughter, not fair to the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fair to me. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me.
Alright, man. I feel like Pearl Jam is a little bit ahead of their time in terms of subject matter. I don't know, like this album in 10 came out before I was born. And I don't know, it's just like you don't hear a lot of artists singing about these types of topics. Like, I don't know. And on top of that, it's just a kick-ass song, like, on top of that. All right, Glorified G. Glorified G. Let's see what we got.
Got a gun, but I got to. That's okay, man, 'cause I love God.
Wait, is this about... We got a song about gun violence now? Dude, what the heck?
That's okay, man, 'cause I love God. Glorified version of American. Feel so manly when glorified version of American. Glorified version of American. Glorified version of American. Glorified version of American. Don't
I didn't know. Man, this is what I'm saying. Like, it just feels a little ahead of its time. Wow. Incredible. Wow. I love these guitar solos too, man. Guitar solos are chef's kiss. Chef's kiss right there. Dude, wow. I'm already like blown away. See, I thought Dark Matter, when I heard Dark Matter, I thought for some reason they kind of went out on a limb with their statements. But they've been doing it their whole career. They've been doing it from the start. This is awesome. Dissident. Here we go. Let's check this out. And the drumming is so good, too.
Him there over a night. I wasn't so sure she wanted him to stay. What to say, what to say. Soon she was down, soon he was low. At a quarter past, a holy note. She had to turn around when she couldn't hold. So far away, like a word misplaced, nothing said but a waste. When she had contact with the conflict, there was meaning, but she sold him to the state. She had to turn around.
Wow. Okay, so there's an about section here because I'm kind of wondering, like, what is this about? Eddie Vedder says he's actually singing about a woman who takes in someone who's being sought after by authorities for political reasons. He's on the run and she offers him refuge, but she just can't handle the responsibility. Oh, wait. Let's keep going. I don't want to read too far ahead. We'll read that at the end of the song.
When she couldn't hold, she molded a dissident.
Okay. Nice. Oop. All right, well, let's finish. She can't handle the responsibility. She turns him in. Then she has to live with the guilt and the realization that she's betrayed the one thing that gave her life meaning. It made her life difficult, it made her life hell, but it gave her reason to be. She couldn't hold on, she folded. That's the tragedy of the song. Oh, at Pearl Jam's March 17th, 1994 concert in Indiana at Purdue, Vedder said that the holy no in the song refers to date rape, explaining that a woman's word is sacred and the no means no, and that's what holy no is. Oh. A quarter past a holy no, she had to turn around. Oh, wow, damn. I was wondering what that, because I was reading the lyrics, I was wondering what holy no is. Okay. Interesting. All right, next song, W.M.A. Here we go. My God. So, like, now we got a song about racial inequality, racial discrimination. This feels very ahead of its time. I can't believe this. Wow. Know, maybe, but then now that I think about it, maybe it's not so ahead of its time, because when was the Rodney King? I think that was around this time. I think that was like a year or two before this, actually. That was like real early 90s, right? But still, I mean, I don't know, not a lot of artists singing about it. I don't know, you know what I mean? Wow. Man, that's white privilege right there they're talking about. Do no wrong, so clean cut, dirty as hands, it comes right off. Like, damn. Wow. And that's even like, That's talking about skin color and white, like just there's uh a lot of nuances in the lyrics here, talking about, you know, different types of stereotypes and like different tropes. Interesting. Super well, dude. Wow. Wow. This is this an actual headline? Autopsy results showed he died of at least 14 blows to the head in a November 5th beating. Beating off part of his scalp. Jesus. Wow. I'm really blown away by this album already. All right, just so many hard-hitting topics, man. I can't believe they tackled them all so quick, and like it doesn't feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a random hodgepodge of songs either. Like this is good. Okay, Blood. We got Blood next. I feel like this is like about the record company or something, like stealing his artistic ability or like taking money from him, like draining his literal blood and soaking it up for themselves.
Painted big, turn it into
that image of the needle and the like the quill pen, the ink pen, like both, you know, writing with your own blood. It's like this music is blood, sweat, and tears, man. Nice. That was a nice little outro. That was a good song. That was a good song. All right, rear view mirror. Here we go.
It was a beating, made me wise.
Is this the same character from Daughter? Leaving now?
But I'm not about to give thanks or apologize. I couldn't breathe, holding me down. Hand on my face, kiss the ground, empty gaze, united by fear, forced to endure what I did not surface, most defined. And at your feet, go to your ground, fist on my plate, swallowed it down, empty gaze, united by fear, tried to endure what I could not forgive.
Man. Yeah, this is definitely like leaving a bad situation. Tried to endure what I could not forgive. Ooh. Fist on my plate, swallowed it down, you know, like the fist of the, like, it's an illustration of power, you know, the fist swallowing it down, like you're just like, there's a lot of, that's a nice lyric. There's a lot of ways that could go, you know, like putting your fist in your mouth, biting your tongue, swallowing your pride, you know, that kind of stuff. Man, I love the what's the word I'm thinking of? Not the message, but you know, the message, the character, the topic of that song. I love that. You know, like moving on from something bad, seeing things clear now that you've moved past it. Amazing, just amazing. All right, we got Rats next. Rats.
They don't eat, don't sleep, they don't feed, they don't see. They're the gums when they moan and squeak. Lick the dirt off a larger one's feet. They don't push, don't crowd, congregate until they're much too loud. Fuck to procreate till they are dead. Drink the blood of this or call this friend. They don't scurry when something bigger comes their way. Don't pack themselves together and run as one. Don't sit where they're not supposed to. Don't take what's not theirs. They don't compare.
Is he saying rats are better than humans?
They don't scam, don't fight, don't oppress and equals give their rights. Starve the poor so they can be well fed. Line the holes with the dead one's bread. They don't scurry when something bigger comes their way. Don't pack themselves together and run as one. Don't sit where they're not supposed to. Don't take what's not theirs. They don't scurry when something bigger comes away. Don't pack themselves together and run as one. Don't sit where they're not supposed to.
Don't shit where they're not supposed to. You know, don't shit where you eat. Yeah, humans have a tendency to kind of mess shit up like that a little bit, don't we?
Take what's not theirs.
This is a little bit of a harsh criticism of humans, but is it justified? Is it justified? I don't know.
They don't compare. Rats. They don't compare. Rats. They don't compare.
An interesting song. Wait, what is all this? Okay. Just a long outro. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, that was an interesting song. I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that one. Elderly woman behind the counter in a small town. That is a very long and specific title. Let's see what we got here.
I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar, yeah. I can't seem to place it. Cannot find a candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up with me. All these changes take place. I wish I'd seen the place, but no one's ever taken me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints are slowly erasing. You wouldn't recall, or I'm not my father. It's hard when you're stuck up on the shelf. I changed by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see.
I want to read this really quick. Vetter says it's kind of about a lady and she's getting on in years and she's stuck in this town. Small towns fascinate me. You either struggle like hell to get out. Some people want to stay because they're the big fish in the small pond, and then there's others that just kind of get stuck there. So here she is working this little place, and then an old flame comes in, and he's probably driving a nice car and looking kind of sharp. Fancy car, but he's moved on, and then she sees him, and at first she doesn't even remember who he is, and then she realizes who he is, just too embarrassed to say hello. Yeah, that's very interesting. I like how Eddie, like, focuses in on, like, very niche, I don't know, like, the feeling of, like, I think he said he heard that song about getting away from a bad place, and he's like, it just felt like when you're, like, you're finally, like, relieved of something and you're kind of driving away. He, like, it's like that very specific feeling of, like, seeing someone you used to know who's moved on, kind of moved up in life, and kind of feeling that, like, envy and embarrassment, lots of different emotions, but it's like a very specific stew, a very specific ratio of emotions. You know what I mean?
No one wants to see. I just wanna scream hello. My God, it's been so long. Never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are, and here I am. My heart and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts 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 and thoughts, they
Wow.
fade away. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. Hearts and
Wow, I love the way the song ended. as it fades out, it's like the, you know, the feelings and thoughts you had about someone, they fade over time, but in some ways they stay just as strong. I mean, she had that urge to just yell hello. It's almost like you kind of like have to let them fade away. Wow. Man, these are just all songs never would have expected from Pearl Jam. Like, I don't know. I pretty much only heard like the one song before I started doing reactions to them. Shout out to Josh. Even Flow, you know, and I just didn't really know what they were about, and I love them. They're freaking awesome. This is sick. Leash. Here we go, Leash. I think we got 2 songs left. Yep. Will myself to find a home within myself. Man, Vetter is just so good at flipping lyrics like that. Oh, this song works in tandem with the song Why Go? Was that from 10? What album was Why Go from? This girl was living in an oppressive family. When she was caught smoking weed, they put her in a mental institution. I think that was from 10. Leash is a reaction to how she was treated after she got out of the institution. She was forced to be home by 7 every night and could not date. Song is calling to people like her parents to drop the leash. Interesting. Man, he gets really specific with his descriptions.
We will find our place. Drop the leash, drop the leash. Get out of my fucking face. Drop the leash, drop the leash. Get out of my fucking face. Drop the leash, drop the leash. Get out of my fucking face. Drop the leash, drop the leash. Drop the leash, we are young. Drop the leash, we are young. Get out of my fucking face. Drop the leash, drop the leash. Get out of my
Get out of my fucking face. Nice. Nice. I agree. Parents, you gotta drop. Sometimes you gotta drop the leash a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, Indifference. Let's read the about section really quick. Seemingly sung from the perspective of a broken man who has tried and seen no difference. The theme of this song seems to be about how you can persevere and try as hard as you can in all that you do, but in the end, how much difference are you actually making on a larger scale? It's worth noting that Eddie has always been involved in charities and is known for his activism. This could be a personal outcry of his, that he has worked hard to improve the world but seen no difference. I could, yeah, even from someone with as much influence as Pearl Jam, I could see how that could be, you know, frustrating. But what I would say to that is there's probably a lot more difference than you think. I mean, there is some butterfly effect. I'm listening to this music right now. Some people are watching me react to it and connecting that way. It does empower me and inspire me to be a better person listening to the Pearl Jam music. So you just never know. You never know, man. But let's see what we got here. Indifference.
So I won't be alone. Watch as she lies silent, for soon that will be gone. Oh, I will stand arms outstretched, pretend I'm free to roam. Oh, I will make my way through one more day.
Damn, Eddie, tell us how you really feel.
How much difference does it make? How much?
That like harrowing sound in the background too. Sounds like a ghost or something. Wow. That.
How much difference does it make? I will hold the candle till it burns up my arm. Oh, I'll keep taking punches until their will grows tired. Oh, I will stare the sun down until my eyes go blind. I won't change
that.
direction, and I won't change my mind.
Don't stare at the sun. I like the I'll keep taking punches until their will grows tired. It's almost like turn the other cheek, you know, kind of thing. I won't change direction and I won't change my mind. I love that. This song is taking a bit of like a negative, pessimistic approach to, you know, trying to do good. But it's still like, I will still carry the burden and continue doing it, whether or not any rewards are reaped, anything is improved. And that's kind of, if you're gonna be pessimistic, at least you gotta have some belief that it, even if you're not seeing it, that you are making a difference. You are. You definitely are. There's, yeah.
And I won't change my
It's an interesting way to end the album. That's a really interesting way to end the album. Like, because you're talking about so many important topics in such a short span of songs. You know, police brutality, police violence, racial discrimination, racial injustice, abuse, family abuse, gun violence, gun culture. What else did I miss? I mean, it was really like the whole gambit. And then, yeah, like how much difference does it make to even? I don't know. Interesting. But even that song is beautiful at the end because it made me be like, I think they are making a difference. I think it does. And also the fact, like, how much difference does it make? Not does it make a difference, you know, it's how much difference does it make. So you are intrinsically admitting that you're making some difference. I think Pearl Jam and Eddie Vedder know that. I mean, they've made a difference in my life already, that's for sure. You know, incredible album. Huge shout out to Josh, Patreon member. Much love, man. I appreciate you so much. Anyone else watching on YouTube or Patreon, feel free to join the Patreon. Support me. You get priority requests every Sunday for songs that I react to. And if you're in the highest tier like Josh, you get an album request every month. So, really looking forward. I think we got another Pearl Jam album for next month, so I'm really looking forward to that from Josh. That was awesome, Josh. I appreciate you, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Let me know what you thought. Let me know any information about the album or Pearl Jam that you have. Let me know anything I might have missed in the album. And I will catch y'all in the next reaction. Much love. Stay blessed, everybody. Peace out.